first woman with her own character in the FIFA20 Volta Street Legends team. And I don't know, do you know how many people play this game, FIFA? It's crazy. It's over 10 million people all over the world. It's one of the most popular games out there. I didn't know that. I don't even have a PlayStation. And I definitely never expected this to happen. So let's talk about expectations. Wait, you probably expect me to do a football trick, right? Because, you know, I don't want to disappoint you. So, okay, let's just get it over with. Let's meet those expectations. And done. Growing up as a girl, society expected me to do girl things. And that's definitely not playing football. I was ridiculed for playing football. People were trying to figure out if I was a boy or a girl. And that had a huge impact on my self-image. Expectations can be destructive and definitive. Because if I don't live up to their expectations of me, they write me off. But it also works the other way around. Because if you don't live up to my expectations, I'm not very open to connect with you. I think we all know how this works. Like I said, expectations can be destructive and definitive. And to me, it felt like a bar was set for me. I either accepted it or I don't. But what happens if you change the bar? And what happens if you answer expectations by creating new ones? That's what happened, and that's what I discovered. And that's also the foundation of my organization, Favela Street. I expected to play football for the rest of my life. But that all changed after just one tackle. My career ended, at least, that's what I thought. Because I knew how I could use football to connect with people. And I knew how I could use that magic to connect with people who otherwise are disconnected from society. And this is the foundation on which the programs of Favela Street are built. The young participants are often written off by society. No proper education, no opportunities to excel, and so on. And we help them reconnect with themselves and society. And through the process that we take them on, they detach themselves from the negative expectations that society projects on them. They discover that they can be somebody. And it all starts with play. Getting to know each other and playing football together and learning how to be a team. And after we establish this safe environment where the participants feel comfortable, we focus on create. They learn how to organize football activities in their communities, and we talk goals and dreams. And they create their story through storytelling. And last but not least, we celebrate and we connect. Because it's important to share and celebrate your successes. And especially for these young people. And we connect them to people and organizations to build their network and to create a sustainable connection. And this whole approach is based on the belief that one individual can impact an entire community. These young people can turn expectations around. And it works like a ripple effect. So I said, one individual can impact an entire community. We have many individuals in our program. So let me tell you about Stephanie. Stephanie from Curaçao. Before I met her, I already heard people talking about her. From the outside, she was seen as dangerous and negative. And when I met her, she told me that from the inside, she wasn't happy. She said that she was too lazy and that she was lacking discipline. And she joined our program without very many expectations of herself. And through the program, she learned more about herself in a different way. She learned about her value as a team player. She learned about what she really wanted to achieve in life. And she learned how to go beyond her expectations and the expectations that were set for her. Her set of expectations shifted. And by shifting those expectations, her behavior changed. And by that, she was empowered, and it gave her the freedom to create new expectations for herself and for others, for the people around her. Because at first, people didn't want to talk to her. They'd rather avoid her. But now she's a sports teacher at a school. And that was one of her dreams. And the funny thing is that the teachers at that school come to her to ask her for advice and to help them with the children who don't want to listen to them, because the children do listen to Stephanie. We all know a Stephanie. We think we know someone, and we don't. We judge people without even knowing them. But look what happens if you have the courage to go beyond your expectations. Stephanie is one success story, but we have many. And there are similar programs like Favela Street, because it works. And it's so rewarding to see individuals thrive and affect their community in a positive way. And as an NGO, in order to survive, I'm subjected to impact measurement. And this is not something we only see in the NGO world. This is something that people from the corporate world, education, anywhere, can recognize. It's all about numbers and statistics. And upscaling is the magic word, which is understandable because you want to increase your impact. And that made me think, do I have to shorten the time of my program so I can do more programs? Do I need more participants so I can reach more people? But that just didn't seem right to me, because it takes time to make a real connection with people. And it takes time to create a cultural shift. And it definitely takes time to change expectations. So why not measure the real change that people make? Why not measure the personal growth of the participant, of the people, and the effect of that growth on the people around them? Can we shift the bar within impact measurement from a quantitative approach with focus on scale and numbers to a more qualitative approach with focus on measuring the sustainable change? And that's what we've done. Together with researcher Laura Jonker, specialized in self-regulation and sports psychology, we created an innovative impact measurement tool. And this tool measures the personal growth of our participants and the effect of that growth on the people around them, the so-called ripple effect. And at the same time, this tool provides our participants insights into their process of growth. They can see and feel that they're making steps forward. It's designed to increase the motivation and self-image of the participant. This should be new criteria within impact measurement. This should be the new bar, if you'd ask me. It could influence governing bodies, policies, and so on. And you know, the funny thing is that I just said like one individual can impact an entire community. Then I think one NGO can impact and change the world. And I'm now representing an innovative way of thinking within this world of impact measurement. Never expected that to happen. And answering expectations by creating new ones. It isn't easy. You want to know what's easy to me? Football. But yeah, you already knew that, and you already expected that from me. Challenging expectations, it's a difficult process, and I'm still learning. And I still catch myself sometimes, having expectations about others, about myself, limiting myself. It isn't easy yet. It takes practice, just like football. Give yourself the time and space to practice and to always expect the unexpected.